4 new board members join Six Flags leadership team. This is a follow-up from last week's big major story that I had talking all about the state of Six Flags. So there's an update. Last week, Six Flags made an important move behind the scenes. The company just elected 4 new independent directors to its board of directors. These folks bring a lot of big brand experience with them. We're talking Cracker Barrel, Disney, Virgin, even Books A Million and Dollar General. These are serious, seasoned corporate leaders. The idea here is that this fresh group of business minds will help steer Six Flags in a better direction. The executive chairman, Salim Bazoul, said these new additions reflect the company's core values and business goals. And he's confident they'll help push Six Flags towards sustained growth and success. Now, considering all the bad vibes this company has been giving out for the last several years, even post Cedar Fair merge, from demolishing beloved roller coasters to the massive layoffs they've had to even closing full parks now. Six Flags America is being closed for good, permanent closure after this current season. This board refresh could be a sign that Six Flags knows it needs help. No shit, Sherlock. That's all I have for that story, and I'll riff a little bit on it, but I just want to say, these 4 new independent directors to its board of directors, these aren't theme park people. One of them does have some Disney experience, but the rest of them come from corporate backgrounds. These are people that know business, they know corporate structure. That's what they're good at. So do I have high hopes that these 4 people are going to figure things out and get Six Flags back on track? I'm going to save my judgment. I'm going to save my opinion on that. I'm going to give them a little bit of time and see what kind of changes they make over these next 6 months. I'll give them 6 months. 6 months time, let's see what kind of plans they put out there, what kind of information gets released, what kind of changes are made, more importantly, what kind of changes are made at Six Flags over these next several months to a year. That's what I want to see. I'm not going to start judging these people and say that they're not good for the job, good for the positions that they're in. I'm going to save it. I'm going to wait. Let's give it some time. Let's see what they come up with. What I will say is this company needs some vision. This company needs some long-term ideas. This company needs to start developing what the future of the parks can look like over the next 20, even 10 years, 5 years from now. We need something different. We can't, like I said in last week's episode, those parks are stale. The IP that they have is stale. And I do want to get into it because I know I might have rage baited a couple of people by accident. I didn't mean to. A lot of people were upset that I said that specifically DC Comics is stale. I don't think DC Comics is stale. Clearly it's not, right? Batman is still really popular. Superman's got a new movie dropping. What I really meant by that was that DC Comics at Six Flags is very stale. They've been leaning on it for decades now. They don't really change much about it. They put the IP on all their major attractions, and I just think that has gotten very old. It's time for Six Flags to invest in some new IPs. There's a lot of IP out there that Universal and Disney World haven't touched yet. There's IPs like I put out a short and I kind of threw up a couple of IPs that Disney and Universal doesn't have as I was talking about it. One of them was Roblox. The other one was Minecraft, the WWE, Mr. Beast. You can do a Mr. Beast ride or experience. I think that could be something, some kind of like Mr. Beast show or competition that happens like 5 times a day, you know, like in the kind of same style as a Mr. Beast video. There's so many movies out there that Six Flags could grab up. There's just a lot. There's a lot that Six Flags can be doing to improve their park, to give it a nice fresh coat of paint. And then obviously we need new amazing rides developed. I think Six Flags needs to stop relying on roller coasters and absolutely insane over-the-top flat rides. They need to invest into some dark rides. And I'm saying that as a huge dark ride fan, so it's kind of easy for me to want this stuff and talk about this stuff. But like, I'm not saying you have to become like a Universal or a Disney. You can still be your own thing. But dark rides are fun as hell, man. Boat rides, dark rides, like storytelling. That's what people really, really look forward to nowadays. At least in my opinion, that's what I think. It would spice things up a little bit. It would give you a different type of experience to have when you go to these parks versus going to a Six Flags. You do 10 flat rides that pretty much all do the same thing. You get on a bunch of roller coasters, which I'm not bad-mouthing the Six Flags roller coasters. They definitely have some of the best coasters in the country. We want something different is what I'm getting at. And I don't want to spend too much time on this topic because it was our main topic last week and we talked a lot about it. But so I'll cut it there. The big thing to take away from this is they took away all their presidents and now they're putting in 4 new independent directors to its board of directors. And these people are going to be responsible for the future of Six Flags and overseeing everything. So let's see how they do. That's all I got for you, Six Flags.